Safety is the #1 priority when it comes to real-world racing. In fact, the sport could not exist without the help of marshals, as they're able to clearly communicate with drivers about the upcoming circuit conditions using different coloured flags. With a whole multitude of colours available to them, it's very easy to get confused about their representation within a race, especially if you're a newcomer to motorsport. When it comes to sim racing, however, flags are clearly displayed on screen, often with your spotter directing you of their instruction. We're going to break down each and every available flag colour that may pop up in sim racing, explaining what they mean and how they're used. So, if this video helps you out in any way, why not consider subscribing to the channel? It really helps us out, and we have lots more useful content like this on the way. Starting out with the first flag you'll be likely to see on the circuit, the green flag. This can represent the start of the race in both rolling and standing starts, but can also be used immediately after a yellow flag to say that the track is clear and racing can resume. Basically, green resembles go, just like a traffic light. The yellow flag features in a whole lot of different racing games and series, and its representation is about upcoming danger on the track. This flag can be used for hazards such as stationary cars, debris, dangerous weather, and so on. If this flag is displayed on your screen, it is highly recommended that you slow down and keep an eye out for any hazards on the road, otherwise your race might be ending prematurely. In Formula 1, for example, the driver is expected to slow down and maintain caution within a yellow flagged section to make everything safer. As for NASCAR, yellow represents the caution flag, where the field slows down to pace car speed once it's thrown. Double yellow flags require the driver to maintain a much slower and safer speed as a significant hazard is present on the track. This can be debris, marshals, or other vehicles on the circuit that present a danger to the drivers, and greater care must be taken. They might be a rare sight in sim racing, but they can still be present if required. Another rare sight in sim racing, the red flag resembles a full stop to the session, where all cars must return to the pits immediately, or the circuit being closed until further notice if a session is yet to start. This can be down to an accident occurring that requires significant attention, extensive damage to the track, or unsuitable weather conditions. Considering sim racing won't tend to be affected by these hazards, this flag can also be used to signify an unsuitable server for league racing that would require a restart, for example. A yellow flag with SC in white is used within the most recent Formula 1 games. SC is an abbreviation of safety car, so when this flag is shown, drivers have to slow down and follow the safety car. This is usually brought out if there's been an incident that needs to be cleared, and the safety car stays out on track until it's safe for the racing to resume. The virtual safety car, abbreviated to VSC, is exactly the same thing as a normal safety car, except for the fact that there isn't a physical car doing the work and slowing down the field. Every car on circuit is required to drive at a specific and safe speed, and has to maintain that speed until the virtual safety car period is ended. This flag may be displayed if there's a hazard on track that can be quickly removed, but also requires the entire field to slow down to a safe speed. The blue flag is used to warn the driver that a faster car is catching up with them to lap them. Different series have different rules in terms of what you must do when you see a blue flag. In Formula 1, for example, you have to slow down in a safe place and let the faster car through within the next few corners if you want to avoid a penalty. In other forms of racing, however, such as endurance racing, a blue flag is simply used as a safety measure to warn the driver in front that a faster car is catching them, rather than an instruction to jump out of the way. The likes of iRacing use a yellow stripe on the blue flag to make this distinction, so if your flag has a yellow stripe on it, it means you don't have to jump out the way, you simply need to be careful. You do not ever want to see a black flag pop up on your screen, as it means you've made a crucial error that requires a guilty drive back to the pits. Whether that's racking up too many incident points within a race on iRacing, or ignoring a drive-through penalty in F1 2021, a black flag often spells the end of your race due to a disqualification, depending on the series. Leading to the aforementioned unfortunate black flag, the black and white flag is a warning to the driver about unsportsmanlike conduct. This could be due to blocking, corner cutting, or contact, which can all lead to a penalty if you continue to repeat your actions. The Meatball flag, otherwise known as the black flag with an orange circle, signifies that your car has taken too much damage, and you must return to the pits as soon as possible. If this flag is ignored, it can lead to a disqualification, as the car can present a danger to others on track. So, you've ignored the plain black flag? Great! Meet their friend, the black flag with a white cross. Say goodbye to your race, and potentially any other races in the future. Seeing this spells disqualification, as you've made a severely critical error on the track. Time to drive back to the pits and explain yourself, as you have a lot of talking to do. Nope, this doesn't mean the stewards have surrendered the track due to your driving capabilities. The white flag indicates the final lap of the race. The field has to drive one more lap around the track to reach the end of the race, leading up to... Seeing the black and white checkered flag means you have made it. All the hard work you've put into this race has finally come to a stop. Have you finished well, or did it end in complete disaster? Either way, the race had to finish at some point, and this is what the flag represents. Now get back to the pits and pop open some champagne to celebrate your victory. Or pop open a 6-pack of beer to try and forget about the disastrous result. So that's your lot. Hopefully this video has helped you out in learning these flags, but if you're still struggling to remember them while you're in a race, try to imagine them as traffic lights. Red is stop, yellow is be prepared to stop, and green is go. Let us know in the comments section below if there are any we've missed out, or if you have any questions about any flags you've seen in real racing. For now though, thanks for watching, and as always, keep it pinned.